Hi, I'm Casey. Today I'm joined by Kris and Lee, and we are having a journey discussion on the topic of connection. As Christian women, we are designed to love and thrive in the context of positive relationships, both with God and with each other and our friends. Yet we often fall into negative habits like isolation. It takes time and effort to build strong relationships, but it's vital to our growth. So I want you guys to think about this. Of all of your friends, who are the ones that you love unconditionally? And is there a similar trait between these friends? Where does God fit into your relationships with them?
Yeah, for me, I have two groups of Christian friends, Christian women, that I have done life with. So some live in Georgia and some live here in Colorado. And they are my lifeline, and we have done life together. We have had tragedies and we have had celebrations, and but I always know they're there if I need them, and they are the ones that will always put me back to God. God put us all together at one point in our lives, and I don't think He intends for us to separate.
I think my friends have developed over the years, and we have moved a number of times. So I have friends all over the country. And in that sense, the only way to really relate with those people is through emails, is through Zooming, is through texting and talking online and that kind of thing. And then there are a number of those friends who are working on their faith or on that path. They don't quite know the Lord fully yet. They are on their way. And that takes some time and that takes some effort. And I think that's one of the challenges the Lord has given us at this time. So yes, my unconditional friends with their unconditional love of the Lord, they are there. And there are friends that are on that path that I feel is my calling to really focus on now too.
And that's probably gotten quite a bit harder right now with social distancing and masks and all of that. It's hard
Absolutely.
to feel connected. It's easy for us to start feeling isolated. I think almost all women feel isolated right now. So reaching out to others to break that isolation can help us develop that connection. And we may not feel like it all the time, but what are some ideas that you guys have about how we can reach out and foster that connection right now?
Well, I feel for myself, I retired a few months ago, and that's been a big change. So a lot of those contacts that I had at that time, I no longer have, which is a big loss. And so I have kind of felt a calling to text people. Maybe I asked the Lord to bring to mind people that I haven't seen in a long time, that I haven't heard from in a long time. And I think everyone loves to be recognized. Everyone loves that surprise of someone thinking about them. It's just is warm and comforting and filling. And so I try to shoot out a text to friends that I haven't seen in a long time, or shoot out an email. Take 5 minutes, it takes no time at all. Or drop a little card in the mail to someone you haven't seen in years, and you will really make their day. And you're showing them the love of the Lord when you're doing that.
I love that idea, just asking Him to put those people, place them on your heart so that you know who needs the connection the most.
Yeah, I think technology plays a big role in where we are right now, because some people are still not wanting to get together. And so texting, Instagram, Facebook, all of that right now is a great way for us to stay connected with all of our other relationships, and that's how I do it.
Speaking of connecting online, that is why we are creating this video series, to share some insights into our journey group's study and connection. We'll continue to share more topics like this, so make sure that you're following us on Facebook or YouTube so that you can see our next videos. If you feel like you'd like to start a conversation like this with some of your own friends and grow those connections in your life, you can learn more about our journey group at enlightenfoundation.org. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.